Okay. We got a full tank of gas. A beautiful day. And I'm the American Nomad. I'm going to do a little bit of riding while it's pretty here in eastern North Carolina. And you just never know what them cars are going to do. You know, I tell you what, I just got pissed off. Stopped at Mickey D's, get me a quick meal. I come back outside, some asshole has thrown some kind of little condiment pack at the bike or near the bike, and splashed something white all up over the back of my pretty vivid black Harley Davidson. That pissed me the hell off. Matter of fact, it pissed me off so much you can see I forgot to put my gloves on. It should be up about high 50s. It might be 60 degrees out here. Next time I stop at a stop sign or something, I'll put on the gloves when I don't have somebody behind me or something. I love them old farmhouses like that. I'll have to get back out here and shoot a photo of that one, play with it on the computer. I said I was going to post a link to my Facebook page where I got my photos, but I haven't done it yet. And I'm a procrastinator. Some of the stuff you might like, some of it you might not. But like I said, it is what it is. It's something I like to do. Everybody doesn't like what I shoot, what I play with. But I'm not really selling anything, so I ain't trying to please every damn body. That's a hell of a row to hoe when you try to go around pleasing every damn body. Let's see which way I want to go. Let's go left. Ow, something pinched my neck. Going south on 903 toward the lovely little burg of Snow Hill, North Kakalaki. Weather like this in November when you're a motorcycle spending some time getting used to this trike. Most of you guys out here, two-wheel guys, you just float around a turn, lean it over, and just cruise on around there. That don't necessarily happen with this trike. Let me try this one. Drive this trike around the turn a lot like you do a car, I guess. This kind of nice, like 2 weeks ago, whatever, when I had my two-wheeler, you just float around the turn, lean and sway, and life is grand. One day it'll be like that with this trike. It just takes time getting used to it. I'm good. 466 miles on this thing. So I'm hoping that I can get another couple hundred at least before cold ass weather sets in. It's supposed to be real nice later this week, so I gotta find out somewhere to ride to. It's supposed to be 70 freaking degrees in November, so I have to take advantage of that when you can. Back to that shit I was talking about earlier where somebody threw some shit on my bike. I don't know about people, man. I was raised better than that. I know I've done some dumb shit in my life, but this bike costs a lot of freaking money. As you know with your bikes. Sometimes I think it's just the fact that people don't have the means to buy them a bike or, whatever to spend it on. So they kind of get pissed off, or it makes them just slip into some, I don't give a shit attitude. I don't know if you've ever had anything like that happen to yours. I didn't see who did it, and it's probably just as well because I'd have probably got upset. Like I said, I'm a 62-year-old dumbass, so I don't need to be getting into a fight, especially with somebody younger than me. But that leads to another topic that we can discuss one day. Sometimes I have my pistol with me. Sometimes I don't. I've got a concealed carry permit. I'm not a cowboy. I'm not out there showing my ass. If I got it on me, you'll never know it. And I ain't saying I would pull my pistol out, cap the son of a bitch that put some shit on my bike, but I'm not going to catch an ass whooping for one or two people either. It's just not going to happen. Not in my old age life. So if you guys got any comments about that, conceal and carry, guns or whatever, you can make a comment, but even though I'm a concealed and carry guy and I was an instructor for a while, my son still is, I'm not a big proponent of every damn body in the world walking around with guns. And I'm certainly not a proponent of everybody being able to go down to Kmart and buy a fucking gun, you know. I think there should be some restrictions. So, a lot of people don't. personal opinion. And you know what they're like. So, I don't want to get no argument about shit like that, but that's what I got. Hard to get used to this transmission too. I'm riding along in 5th gear. My Wide Glide only had a 5-speed, so this trike's got 6 gear, which is nice because it's so damn heavy. It helps to have that other gear. But like everything else about the trike, I'm just taking time to get used to it. I'll stop right up here, put my gloves on. Up ahead is a Maori or something like that, Maury State Prison. They don't like people stopping beside the highway there. I'll stop in this little holding wall right up here, put my gloves on. Still a little bit nippy, even though it's, like I said, probably high 50s, maybe 60 degrees. I'm not going to ride in the 40s, I don't think. Definitely not in the 30s. So, I think this little place here is called Maori, whatever the hell you pronounce it. Look at that old house there. How you like that? Southern style going downhill. Back in the day, some rich ass person lived there. Probably owned all this damn land out here. Everyone had a bunch of cotton. Probably you can see the prison up there straight ahead. They got a regular minimum kind of security people. They also got a higher security here. Like I said, they don't like you stopping along the highway here. One place I ain't never been, and one place I don't want to be. Noise in this helmet. Lord knows, I hope this video comes out better than the last two I took. I may post them with just some overdubbed music of my choice. Speaking of which, if you ever get a chance, check out my playlist. I just put one up there called Road Songs, Road Music, something. I think pretty nice songs to cruise with. So tonight I will spend time changing those YouTube videos into MP3s, and they will be ready for the ride with. Mainly classic rock, of course. I am 62, so I grew up with the killer ass music from the 60s, 70s. I'm not a big 50s kind of guy. I think my favorite era of music is from 68 to 72. And I guess that coincides with the bad part, or one of the bad parts of the United States history. 68 was a hell of a year at the, I don't remember if it was Democratic or Republican National Convention, but all the hippies and yippies and all the freaks got together and raised hell, which I think probably worked out to be a good thing. But the music back then, especially from one of my favorite groups, CCR, Creedence Clearwater Revival, was outstanding. We're talking Creedence, we're talking Stones, Humble Pie, Deep Purple. Or I can't forget my man Jimi Hendrix. So, good ass music back then. But also, you'll probably see on my site some guitar pages that I should subscribe to. Different kinds of music. I like classic rock. I like some Latin music because I lived down in South America for a year. And let's go this way. But I play a little bit of guitar. And if you want something really mellow, look at one of the subscribers that I have that plays Weisenborn guitars. What they are is a lap guitar. Originally started out for Hawaiian music. Now it's used for everything from jazz to rock and roll. Try to play it. Unfortunately, I sing it poorly, but I love it. It's got a beat, I'll shake my head to it. I ain't too good at shaking my ass to it because I can't dance to save my life. But I will stand in a corner and bop my head to a good song. Yes, when you start talking about music, I have to talk about, when I was a kid, like I said, I was raised in Mississippi. I'm going to tell you, I think I was one of the few white kids in Mississippi that listened to Wilson Pickett, Percy Sledge, Otis, of course. Temptations, 4 Tops. Stuff like that, man. You know, the old R&B stuff. I had a chance last year to take a little road trip in my car. Went down to visit family in Mississippi and then drove north along the Blues Highway. And all the way up through Clarksdale, Mississippi, Greenville, Mississippi. And all those places where you still find the old blues band playing. All the way up to Memphis, finally made it to Beale Street. Beale Street was nice, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it. A little too touristy for me. But also went to Graceland. I never was an Elvis freak, my ex-wife was. But I think Graceland is pretty amazing. I didn't think I would enjoy it, but I said to hell with it. I spent the money, went and did it. And it was very nice. Elvis had no style at all, but you take a 20-year-old kid, give him a couple $1 million, and he'll decorate his home the way he wants to. My favorite thing I did while I was in Memphis is I went to Stax Records. Old recording studio, still in the same place it was, down in some neighborhood. And they've done a really nice job making it a museum. I would highly recommend it to anybody that loves the old 60s, 70s, maybe early 70s music. I can't even name any of the people that played in that era, but I'll tell you, some of the famous ones you know probably. It's Booker T. Jones, Booker T. and the MGs. His guitar player was Steve Cropper. Bass player was Donald Duck Dunn. And if you saw Blues Brothers, you saw Cropper and Dunn. Cool thing about Stax Records, they were new and brand new and small and just a neighborhood recording studio. I can't remember exactly how I got started, but it's a great story. And one day this young kid walked in. I think he was 16, 17, something like that. He said, I play keyboards. I play piano. And they said, well, here, sit down, show us what you got. And Booker T was born. And Booker T. Jones, I mean, you gotta go to YouTube and just Google Booker T and the MGs, man. Get some Green Onions. Man, all the good songs that they did. Amazing music. Just from a kid that walked in off the street and said, I can play piano. Some of the singers that went through there, you know, Ike and Tina Turner and, gosh, I don't know, maybe Martha Reeves. It's just a wonderful, amazing amount of cool-ass music that came out of there. Next place I want to go on my next road trip, hopefully next year, is when I swing down to Mississippi to visit the family. I'm going to go through North Alabama. I want to go to Muscle Shoals. And once again, if you know anything about music, you know that Muscle Shoals was the hotbed. Hotbed. Muscle Shoals Band was one of the greatest bands in the world that ever put together. Just a bunch of guys who were playing together at the time. There's a good documentary on YouTube about it. I can't remember what it's called, but Google Muscle Shoals documentary, you'll see it. It tells the whole story. All the people that came through there. All through late 60s, 70s, up through, you know, people like Leonard Skinner and the Stones and shit. And amazing music come out of that place. So watch the video, watch the documentary. It's pretty damn good. Winter's coming on, you ain't got nothing to do. Load up the computer, get you a nice drink, whatever you like, soda, beer, wine, coffee, I don't care. Smoke some weed, something. And sit back and watch the documentary. I need to watch it again myself. It's pretty damn amazing. Aretha Franklin came down. Her producer had her one of her first or second album, whatever. They came down there. They talked to the man that owns the place and said, you know, we come down. We want that band that plays here all the time, that black band. They got some serious rhythm going on, a horn section and shit. And the dude running the place said, we don't have no black band. All these guys are old white guys. I guess they were too old back then, but the whole band, they were white guys, but they had more soul than any damn body in the world back then. Muscle Shoals, shit. And I don't even know, it might still be open, I don't know. But I will go down there and see it. And I got just enough country in me. I'd like to go to Nashville. I was going to go last year when I was down there, but I decided not to take the trip by myself. I really don't like to go places by myself. I don't know how you guys feel about that. Let me know, because I like to go somewhere with somebody so I can talk about it. Say, hey, look at that, you know, that's cool. Say, hey, look over yonder, you know. It's fine when you're by yourself and you see stuff. But I think a trip is just better with someone else. I think I'm gonna shut the hell up. Just ride for a few minutes. That's something I kind of like about this trike. I don't know why. It's heavier, of course. But when you pass a tractor trailer truck like that on my little two-wheel Dyna wide glide I had, it kind of blow you a bit. It doesn't blow this trike around that much, thank goodness. Videos might be a little boring to you, but not a lot of scenery here, just a nice ride. But to me, it's a nice ride. I'm enjoying it. So hopefully it'll come out okay. I'll post it online for y'all to watch or not watch. It's up to you. I think I'm gonna stop this one right here. Y'all have a nice day. Ride safe out there. I'm the American Nomad. I'll see you on the road.